This video was made possible by EA Gamechangers.
Welcome back to Joy's Creative Finger, and a special thanks to EA FireMonkeys for providing me with early access to the latest update. This is a 10-day live event for the CAFÉ GRANDÉ. It starts on October the 22nd to November 5th. And whether you're having it here or taking it away, this collection contains everything you need to create the grandest cafe in all of Simtown. So as usual, this is a crafting event. A number of you are having an issue with this, but it is what it is. We have to go ahead and pull out some more of the crafting stations. As I always say, you get one that's already available to you, but you want to put out 4 at once so that you can gain a good head start on crafting those candles and unlock the very first prize straight away. So when you click on any one of these candle stations, you see that it's going to last for 23 seconds and you get 50 candles. So if you go through all 4 at once, you know, in that short space of time, you get 200 candles and you can go ahead and unlock the first prize. So I'm speeding ahead. This is a long video. There's a ton of things to unlock and I'm trying to put this cafe together right before your eyes. So wish me luck with that. As you know, this isn't my game. It's given to me by The Sims FreePlay to preview with you to see what this is going to look like when you get it in your game. So everything is unlocked, as you can see, as soon as I went ahead to collect from the very first crafting task. So I'm going to move on from here and quickly start to set things down. Let's put down the warehouse floor pack. So it's just the one flooring. We're going to put it down straight away. And it's under new items. So the first time, as always, is free, and the next time you've got to pay some money depending on the size of the room that you are flooring. This is what it looks like up close. It's beautiful. It's scratched in a way and textured and worn. And the next option is the vintage walls. We have a collage of pictures and some textured wallpaper. So let's put down the black option here and let's put the white option across the way here. So I've got everything ready. And then we have another one I'm going to put over here just because, and that would cost 8 LP the second time. So you can see the prices. And let me put some outside so you can see that they go outside too, on a balcony or just hanging on the wall without a balcony below it. And that's the way it is right now in the game. I don't know if that would change when the update goes live. Okay, so this is the exposed brick wallpaper. Just put it there, and you have the prices for your records as we go along. I really have to move ahead because there's a lot to put down, and you can see it's a long video. All right, so here's what it looks like. That's the white one apparently, and this is the black one. And it's beautiful against the exposed brick, and I have another one on the side here. I just wanted to put one over here because, as I say, I'm going to get everything put together as an actual cafe. I just threw something together so we can see what it looks like. Okay, let's reuse and recycle. That's the next pack. It's beautiful, and I think these will go to the side. We have the walnut side table. Let's place it here, turn it around so we can see those cushions inside right there. Let's put another one across the way here. Look at the prices, take note of the prices. And then we have the white crate tables as well. Let's put it here. It's 5 social points for the next one. Then we've got the purple bottle plants. There's a cluster of bottles. Let's put another one on the side on the white crate tables. And then the pink bottled spring plants will go on the walnut over here. And I'm not just, saying that's how that works. I just put it there because I wanted to do that. Let's have a closer look. It's lovely. So perhaps on a couch, a sim could grab another pillow and maybe throw and get cozy in the cafe. It's fun. The white ones are across the way here, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The plants are very pretty, very soft. Let's quickly see what we need to unlock. We have the wood paneled counters. And there are two shades for those. Let's quickly pop them down for the front of house where the coffees are going to be made. So the walnut cafe counter would go on the side here, right here. Let's see, I want the wood on the side there. And then we have the walnut cafe corner. So you could make an L shape, you know, the way you would expect with countertops. And then we have the pine corner, cafe corner. Let's put that over here evenly. And we have the pine cafe counter. Let's tuck it on the front part here. Right, take note of the prices. And let's quickly have a good look. This is beautiful. So you could see the pine on the outer part here. It's gorgeous and it wraps around the corner. And we have the darker option over here, which is the walnut, isn't it? It's quite warm. You could just imagine that cup of coffee on the top of that counter. Let's see the next pack. It's for the record. So these are some vintage records that you would expect in a vintage cafe. You know, you could look at them. I don't think the Sims can pick on them and play some music or something, but it's just there as a decorative piece, I would think. So I'm just going to set it in the middle since it's sort of decorative. So you just walk in and it's just part of the vintage decor. Let's put down the ash one on the reverse here. So that's the walnut and ash. Then we have the ash planter box. Let's put one behind, say, where I'm going to set the couches, because there are couches in the pack. And let's put another one over here. Let's fill it up. And you can see the prices as we go along. So the next one is 10 social points. Let's put one behind the service table. And let's get some up top. Let's make it happen. So 10 social points for each one as you go along. We have the pine planter box, so let's go for that too and pop them across the way here and downstairs in the opposite fashion right here. Okay, let's put the other one here. All right, let's have a closer look now that you've seen the prizes. And this is the ash vinyl display. Again, you can only admire. It's beautiful, lots of records to look at. And then you have the planter boxes. This is the pine one. You can water and prune, or just water or just prune. Same actions as you would expect with the other planter bases that we have in the game. These are the ash options that are put alongside the walnut side of the cafe. And then you've got the pine on the other side of the cafe. I just cluster them around that way, not for any particular reason. And I have them up here as well, where I'm going to put some vintage living room pieces. Okay, so we've unlocked that one, and let's quickly put them down here. So we've got the vintage brown chair. I think it's beautiful. I haven't even seen it in proper mode, but I love the way it looks in this view. This is the green vintage, and you can see the prices as we go along. And I've always said, don't worry about it. Leave your comments down below about what you think. We'll feed back to the team. We always do. And it's up to them to change whatever they think should be changed. We've got some hanging plants. Let's place these ones above here. Do take note of the prices. These are the teal ones. Let's put that one over here. 8 LP. And then we have the... No, those were the bronze ones, actually. Then we have the teal. We'll put that alongside the green, isn't it? Right there. Put another one above these plants here. It's very pretty. And I'm going to put some downstairs. Just right there, above the white crate tables. And get the bronze ones and hang them above the walnut crate tables right there. I think that's enough, and these are the prices. Okay, so here goes. Lovely side tables with writings on them. Look at that chair. Same actions as you would expect with the chair, but it's a 1-star. And these are those hanging is this teal? Bronze. These are the bronze ones. And it goes against the wall, but it's not hanging off the wall, it's hanging off the ceiling, and I wanted it in both positions anyway, just so you could see what it looks like against the exposed brick. So one's come up already. This is the teal one. It's quite lovely, actually. This is a cozy space, I have to say. And you know, again, this is the hanging version for the teal, again against the wall. It's gorgeous, just gorgeous, isn't it? Right, and here it is downstairs as well, just hanging above those crate side tables and so on. Let's move on ahead. We have retro couches. Yes, just in time, because the area needs it. So let's quickly pop those down. Let's put down the single black couch. Is that a couch? Then there's a double black couch. I would say it was a chair. Then you've got the triple. And we've got the double white with the walnut wood, isn't it? And then you've got the single white. And we have the triple white. And they've all got the walnut accents, haven't they? Take note of the prices. Okay. Let's quickly have a look at them. These are pretty. More Sims are coming in to sit down. I would expect that they function the same way like the rest of the couches in the game. But I want to see if they can chat, because that's one that, no, they can't chat. So typical actions take place on these couches. They come in and sit down without you requesting that they do. But if you choose to, then it's the standard actions, and it's quite lovely. Let's go ahead and see what else we need to unlock. We have the continental breakfast. Now we're moving to the food. Yes. This is the part that's most interesting for me anyway. Let's put those down. Let's see what they are. We have the walnut food display. Let's put it across the way. Let's put it with the pine. Why not? And then I'm going to grab the ash and place it alongside ash, funny enough. Okay, and then we've got the rose gold caged hanging lights. Let me move it across. Let's mix it up a bit. Let's put it above the teal section over here, and let's get the black caged lights and place it in this corner here. Then we've got the walnut crate shelves. Let's stack all three in the space, and they go from floor to ceiling, which is beautiful. And the pine I would stack on this wall here, and it's 14 LP for the next one. Take note of the prices. Okay, right, let's quickly go in and have a look. First thing is these beautiful lights. This is the rose gold cage bulbs, very pretty, hanging, and it's already on, as you can imagine. And look at him in that corner. He's just taking a seat. He's on his phone, and it's just a beautiful scene in this vintage cafe, I have to say. And this is the black caged bulbs over here as well. And then downstairs we have these fabulous walnut crate shelves. They're bookshelves anyway. Same actions as you would expect for a sim to pick a book, go and sit down somewhere and read. And then you have the pine option here, and they've got like olive oil bottles in there, bread loaves, and so on. Oh, that's fun to see. It's good. It's really good. They've done an amazing job. I'm really impressed. A number of you complained about, oh, we're getting too many fancy things in the game. We want regular stuff. Here you go. We have a walnut food display, so you can find your jam for 20 minutes. Look at those breadsticks. Or you could browse jam jars for 4 minutes and some seconds. Where is he? Let's see what he does. I would love him to pick up the breadstick, open up a bottle of jam or a jar of jam and stick it in there and just sink his teeth into it. Oh, he picks up a jar. That's close enough. What does he do? I would assume it's the same actions anyway, just for 4 minutes. Well, he would, across the way, stand there for 20 minutes. So that's okay. Nice. Let's go for the morning coffee pack. Let's get our sim sitting down. Now, we will be putting down some chairs. The black cafe chair would go in the corner here. And another one just at this angle. We have the oak table. Let's put it there. And we have the pine table. Let's put it across this way with the yellow cafe chairs in the same way set out here. Do take note of the prices. We also get some cutlery trays. So let's put the oak one down here on that side. And let's put the ash cutlery tray over on the side here. Here are the prices finally. Very expensive for those cutlery trays. I'm gonna go ahead and put down some rugs. I feel that we should have some worn textured rugs to go down in the cafe, you know, vintage rugs, just to keep the place looking a lot more cozy than it is right now. So I'm just going to put these down anyway, and if we do have our rugs unlocked, then I'll put them in. You can write an epic novel for 10 hours at the same table, in-depth talk over coffee for 3 hours. And across the way, we will enjoy a relaxing coffee for 2 hours and chat over coffee for 1 hour and 14 minutes. Check it out. So you can just sit at the table, flip out a laptop and get typing away. Look at the clickety clack, and he's talking to her. This is great. This is great. And over here, they bring out different cups of coffee, and one would leave before the other because the timings are different. It's fantastic. Maybe they should have been able to click on these and, you know, put some music into a record player or something. I'm clicking on these and nothing's happening, so it's purely decorative. They're meant to get their coffee stirrers or some cream or some sugar or something. You know, it's got a little plant in it. And we have the other one over here, which is the oak one. It's pretty decorative. I am very impressed with the new actions that come with these chairs and tables. The next thing to unlock is the daily routine. We're getting to some interesting parts of this cafe. So there are 12 items to put down, and I'm assuming some are interactive, so I've got to really hurry up. Let's put down the pine cafe bench right here, and we'll place the oak cafe bench across the way here. And then the black cafe stool can go against the pine just because. And the pine will go against this one here. 3 LP for the next. Take note of the prices. We have the white chalk art. Let's try it outside. So yeah, it can go out. And let's go for the oak chalk art and place it inside the cafe. Yeah. It's interesting, when I built the Starbucks, I had done that about a year ago, I think. I used the black board in the game for this sort of, you know, style of art inside of the restaurant. Okay, I'm trying to make sure that these registers go alongside the actual countertop design choice, you know. So you got the pine with the pine and the walnut with the walnut, and these are the prices, so do take note. Okay, and I would think that these registers would function the same way, but we're going to see right now if there is a difference. But first, we have this oak chalk art. Very lovely. So, you know, coffee of the day, staff member's going to go on there and change what it's going to be, and it goes out as a signage too, so it's quite nice. And then for the register, let's get someone to tend. So it's 9 hours. That reminds me of the one we just unlocked for the what did we unlock again? My goodness, there's so many updates in the game. Oh my goodness, it was a restaurant, fine dining. Fine dining. Let me stop some people and get them upstairs to the benches, okay? Let's quickly, come on. There we go. All right, so upstairs we have the benches, and oh, fabulous actions. Okay, let's see who else is here. Let's go over to this table. So I'm assuming you could have the stools on the flip side as well. So 6 stools can go against this bench. Isn't that fantastic? And they just need to go up there and get busy. We're missing some fantastic music. You see, those vinyl records downstairs could easily have been put into a record player. And, you know, the ambience would be complete. Let's unlock the next thing, coffee and cake. Getting even more interesting. And let's go ahead and put things down as quickly as possible. We have the walnut coffee display. Let's put it close to the customers so they can mount water as they sit by them and smell the lovely coffee beans. And then we have the red espresso machine. Let's place it over here. And then we get the black one and place it over here. We then have the walnut food cabinet, And perhaps I could place it with the pine, but of course that would be odd. You could just about see that it's got a walnut front, so I'll put it with the walnut cabinet over here and place the pine food cabinet with the pine cabinet and register over here. And then you've got the floral mural bottom wallpaper and the floral mural top wallpaper. So you put the floral bottom downstairs, and let me just put the top on either side of that, just because you'll understand what's going on in a second. So you've got the floral mural down below, and then you come up top and place the top part of the wallpaper there. And you know, in a double height room, you should see how it looks as you see in this clip here. So I've got the bottom down, and when you go up a floor in your double height room with a mezzanine, you place the top part of the wallpaper, and this is what you get. I think it's just beautiful. A round of applause for the Sims FreePlay for such a fabulous design, especially for those of us who have the mezzanine feature in our homes. So this is pretty, very pretty. However, in the cafe here, I have it in this manner, and you get the sense of what it looks like in a way. We have a few things we need to test out that were unlocked in this stage. So let's get someone to compare coffee beans or think about beans. I would think that the sim would stick their hands inside the coffee beans and it would pour through their fingers and so on. Yes, my thoughts run away with me. But she is trying to compare. I need him to go to the walnut food cabinet, take all day deciding. Wow, all day. What are you gonna have? What are you gonna have? Donuts, cream donuts, what? Okay, I would want someone to come and attend to him. Let me stop him. I think that happens anyway. And yeah, wait to serve customer 9 hours. I was sure I saw that. And let's get us to stop comparing and order food for an hour. Oh wow. This would be interesting to see what happens. Does she get some food? Does she sit down somewhere and eat with a fork and knife? I don't know. We're going to see this together. Okay. And for an hour as well. Oh, okay. He brings out a flip chart or a notebook and he's taking an order. So she wants croissants. And what else does she want? Does he do anything else? Does she do anything else? Can't seem to see anything happening. Oh, he brings it out again. So I think this is what we're going to be doing for the rest of the hour. Then we have the espresso machine. 10 for 9 hours. Let's see. You've seen photos of this on Twitter anyway. So let's see. Yeah, he makes some coffee. Fabulous. He makes some coffee. I'm really excited with these actions. Let's get her to order specialty for 10 minutes. Okay. That's an interesting espresso. And then, of course, he gets started and he tries to dazzle her with his skills behind that espresso machine. Is she impressed? Is she not? Does he spill it? Sometimes they do these funny things. Oh no, he's come around to her. Oh, okay. Oh, she could have been anywhere, right? And placed this order. That would be nice. I need to put some fun video together with this. I have to. And she sat down wherever she wanted to and she's having a drink. Oh, wow. This is good. This is good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. So these are the other ones on the side. You've got the coffee display over here, the ash one, and then you've got the pine food display. And everything works the same way, I would think, anyhow. Right? Okay. Now, one thing I want to do is just very quickly put some more artwork on the wall here. And then I'm going to go ahead and claim the grand prize. At that point, we're going to unlock some more things. So I'm going to put that down in the cafe right now. So as soon as you complete and you unlock that cafe or claim the cafe at the end, and that's in a separate video. So, you know, go to the playlist for latest updates and early access videos. And you'll see a tour for the grand prize. So I'm putting down the windows that have been unlocked upon claiming that grand prize. These are the brown walnut and this is the white glass windows. And then you have the single walnut window and you have the single white window. Then we have the double walnut glass door. So let me get rid of this and put the walnut glass door down for the entrance to this cafe. and another one just a grid away because there's a single door that's meant to go down too. So I just want to cluster them together. And there's the single walnut glass door. Then we have a double white door. We're going to place that over in the corner here. There is another way into this cafe, okay? And we have a single white glass door too. We then have the ebony cafe bookshelf. Let's set it upstairs here. And we have the ash cafe bookshelf. Let's put it here. Oh, it can't because it sat there somehow. Let's just put it here. Doesn't matter. I'll build something much later on in some weeks. Okay, so this is the bookshelf. It's pretty. It's got some plants dripping off there, and it's just a regular bookshelf with regular actions. These are the windows, and it's quite lovely with the plants, you know, against it. And the walnut option is across the way here. Brown, isn't it? And very pretty. The doors downstairs have these fabulous handles. Look at that. I would wish the Sims would pull the door open and walk through instead of these automatic movements that we have. It's beautiful, really beautiful. And here's the white one. It'll do great on some modern houses. So as I say, refer to the list, and if you haven't subscribed and you want to, then please do so. And don't forget to click the little notification bell so that you're notified with the rest of the update videos. Do go over to the playlist, the latest update early access video playlist on the channel for other videos associated with this update. And there are links in the description box of this video that take you to the other videos associated with this update. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Nadu. Ma, Dani. Go big.